Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday morning. And you would know I would get a text at this precise moment. I try to remember to turn off my notifications, but that doesn't always happen. Giving it just a few moments to see if anyone is going to join us on this morning. While we are waiting, welcome to In the Garden with Joyful Living. I am Kimberly Dixon. As you probably can tell from the structure behind me, I am not in my garden on this morning. I'm actually in the beautiful historic southern city of Conway, South Carolina, staying at this beautiful bed and breakfast, the Cypress Inn. My room is so lovely, guys. But let me see if I can turn the camera around and show you guys here. The bed and breakfast is the Cypress Inn that's located on the Waccamaw River. And as you can hear, there are church bells ringing in the background to let us know that it's 9 o'clock. I'm not going to be on here long this morning because, as I entitled the broadcast this morning, it's entitled Restoration. So guys, it is super important for all of us, mothers, fathers, no matter what you're doing in life, no matter what role you're playing in life, even if you're a single person and you don't have those parental roles, but you've got so many other roles that you are playing, it is absolutely imperative that we take time, good morning Celeste, time to restore ourselves, to renew, refresh. And if we don't take that time for ourselves, who's going to? No one. So this morning is entitled Restoration. I took this weekend to come visit a good friend of mine in Conway, South Carolina, to restore, renew, rebuild, refresh myself just from the day in and day out life. We need that time away. And what we've scheduled is not a weekend full of hustle and bustle. Good morning, Jay. Not a weekend full of, I'm here with Angel this weekend. Jay, she said to tell you hello and that she misses you. But so many things happen in our lives. Good things, bad things, mediocre things, super great things. But it's a lot. So every day we're taking in all of this stuff that's happening in our environment, even the things that are happening in our community, in our city, in the world. We start to carry the weight of all of those things. So, good morning, Sheila. So, it's a great time for us to take time for ourselves. When the pressures of the world, well, we just need to step back for a moment to reconnect with God, to reconnect with ourselves, to reconnect with our friends. We get so busy that we'll put every bit of it. Oh, so you knew it as soon as I said Conway. We put ourselves on the back burner and we keep, it's like a pot. You put it on the back burner, but if you forget it's back there, it'll get burned up completely. And the same thing will happen to us in life if we don't take that time for ourselves. I'll be sure and tell her she's going to pick me up in just a few minutes, and we're going to do some more R&R. We didn't plan the weekend of shopping and running around and doing all this activity. It is truly reconnecting and doing some R&R. So today we're going to go to her house and lay on the couch and watch movies, and that's it. Lay on the couch and talk to my friend and just bond and reestablish those friendships, those connections that we have to people. Everybody is going through something. And we don't often see that on social media because you're showing the best parts of your life. But what we don't see It's the stuff that's playing in the background day in and day out. That stuff that is wearing you down to the nub. That's the stuff that nobody sees. And we don't share it, honestly, because you shouldn't, as them old people, you say don't wash your laundry in public. But everybody has something going on. And if we can remember that when we are handling other people, just to be kind, to be courteous, to be respectful, because you don't know what's going on in anybody's life. Not in anybody's life, not ever. Even if you think you know, you don't know. So I remember when my father passed away in 2020, I had to go to Winston-Salem, and we were all in the room with him as he transitioned, and it was a beautiful moment because Daddy had let us know his plans from the beginning and what to do in the event a situation like this occurred. And we honored his wishes, and we did that, so we were at peace. But on my way home, I'm driving 40 from Winston-Salem to Raleigh, and I get in the slow lane just to be careful because I know what I'm going through. But at a certain point when I got to Burlington, I looked down at the speedometer, and I was doing 45 miles per hour on the highway. And luckily, nobody had, been riding my bumper or anything. But I was like, Lord, let me speed up. But I was so distracted and so lost in the moment that my dad is now gone. The man that has protected me and loved me every day of my life is gone. I was just in a haze. So here I am on the highway doing 45. But that taught me a valuable lesson in that when you see people on the highway driving extraordinarily so slow, stop riding their bumper. Stop doing crazy stuff just because you're out here drive. But you don't know, that person may have just experienced the worst moment of their life, and they're just trying to make it. So if we could just be a little bit kinder to each other. But the whole purpose of this weekend is just some restoration. It's just to renew, to get some fresh eyes. I've been training for a new job, and all of these different things that are going on in the background, just trying to manage life. Even the Joyful Living coach has things going on in her life. You have things going on in your life. But guess what? We still have to keep functioning. We still have to do what we do day in and day out. So take that time for yourself to reconnect to God, to reconnect to your friends, to reconnect to yourself. Enjoy nature. Jay, I'm going to need you to go outside, brother. I don't know if you still are completely adverse to being outdoors, but we need to be outside. Nature in and of itself is restorative. So sitting out here this morning in the peace by the Waccamaw River, just taking in the sounds, is giving me new life. So guys, take that moment. Still a few moments for yourself. You don't have to go out of town. You can do it right at home, right in your own community. Sometimes a simple walk around the block is restorative. Even if you're walking for exercise, take a moment, slow down, and take in what you will see around you. Observe what you see around it. Say hello to someone standing in their yard. You never know. You might just make some new friends. I've been in my home for 3 years now, and I know my immediate neighbors right across the street and on both sides, but I just met the lady that lives on the side of them last week. We had a great conversation. We exchanged numbers. That's a new friend. She's been in the neighborhood much longer than I have, but never knew she was even there. But I said good morning when I walked by one morning, and that started a whole conversation. And now I have a new friend. So guys, take that time for yourself today. I'm going to sit back and continue reading my book that I've got here with me. I always try to travel with a good book. It's Crushing, called by Bishop Jakes, and a cup of coffee. And as you can see in the end this morning, they are serving breakfast. I'm going to go in just a moment and have me some breakfast and enjoy the rest of my day. So the skies, they're overcast here. But that is not an indication of how my spirit feels this morning. I am full. I feel refreshed. So guys, thank you for watching this on location episode of In the Garden with Joyful Living. I love you all. Hey Roma. Hey baby, that's my brother. That's my baby brother. Not anybody. That's my baby brother. Y'all know I love my family. I may not see some of them very often, but my brothers and sisters are the world to me. So Roman baby, I love you. Thank you for hopping on this morning. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.